Would you cut his goddamn grinder off? Now remember, we are doing a roast, not a burger.
How we doing? We've been gathered here tonight to make some funny jokes about Jeremy Hobbs. But other than looking like a newborn chicken with cancer, I don't think Jeremy needs any help making fun of himself. First, let's discuss this apology video. First of all, I should have started with my fellow Americans. One thing I admire about Jeremy Hobbs is his ability to turn any disparaging comment into something positive. Case in point, he said that they called him the Jesus of the gays. You might need to get your ears fixed. I think they said the Jeffrey Epstein of the gays. But the only thing you have in common with Jesus is being able to turn transformations of liquid. Jesus turned liquid into wine. You turn regular drinks into liquid or hypno. In his apology video, Jeremy also bragged about having multiple sexual partners. Now, I'm curious. I would like to know the ratio of willing sexual participants and unwilling sexual participants. And as for the willing sexual participants, I'd like to know if they got a shirt or any kind of memorabilia. You know, a shirt that said, I fisted Jeremy Hobbs, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Page 2 of 4. And in your second video, or no, I'm sorry, it was in the end of your first one, you tried to give a heartfelt performance by attempting to cry more than Nancy Kerrigan in 1994. But those tears were more forced than the laughter Candy O'Hara received after telling the same fucking jokes for 20 minutes. Jeremy also stated that his home. You still alive? Jeremy also stated that his home was a safe space for anyone in need. But let's be honest, you'd have a better chance of getting an ice cream at McDonald's than getting anything safe from Jeremy Hobbs. In fact, I've made a list of things that are safer to do than get a drink from Jeremy Hobbs. Be an offspring of Casey Anthony. Or the parent of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Be married to Carol Baskin. Go hunting with Dick Cheney. Be a dog owned by Michael Vick. Get fucked by Charlie Sheen. Or co-starring in a movie with Alec Baldwin. Or being a child star or Nickelodeon under Dan Schneider. Honestly, I feel more safe if I was Anne Frank in Auschwitz. Donald Trump's motto was grab him by the pussy. Jeremy has one as well. Grab him by the ankles. Page 3. For someone claiming to get their life in order, you sure did make it a valid point. You chose an opportune time to do it. 3 a.m. in a solid dark room. Bitch, you were about as sober in that video as Britney Spears circa 2007. And you were about as believable as Jussie Smollett. I find it quite ironic that in one of your photos you were arrested for wearing a Star Wars shirt. Because when you were arrested, I had to do a double take because I thought it was Emperor Palpatine. Good thing Halloween is coming up. Go get yourself a black cloak and you're all set. Even more fitting with all the people you brought to the dark side. Now a little bit about me. When I was in college, I originally started my degree for criminal justice.
Well, there you go.
Well, let me tell you one thing. You broke all the rules in that video. You should pull a page out of OJ's book and wrote a book that said, "What if I would have done it?" Allegedly. If you do escape the fate of prison, maybe you could get into marketing. Because you showed your sex toy collection all over the Columbus. Too bad Puddin' Pops ain't around anymore. Because you definitely had something in common with their last spokesperson.
That means Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Page 4.
Last page. So I have a question for the audience and anyone who's ever been to Jeremy Hobbs' house. Do y'all know what the safe word is at Jeremy Hobbs' house is?
What?
Stop. Pineapple.
Who am I kidding? There's not one. No one's fucking conscious there. Now, since this building is often used for religious ceremonies, I ask that we say a prayer. Not for the countless number of victims for Jeremy Hobbs, but for his asshole. That thing has taken more of a beating than Ike beat Tina. It's actually been abused so much over the years that I think it qualifies for reparation checks. Now, Jeremy, on behalf of the City of Columbus, I'd like to personally thank you for doing a great service to for this community. For 48 hours, June 12th to the 13th, meth sales dramatically decreased in the City of Columbus. And for that, the City of Columbus thanks you. Last one. Well, that about sums it up for me. Instead of giving a round of applause for Jeremy, let's give him a fist. We all know how much he loves us.
It's like this with fingers out. Fist! Fist! Fist!